So, following the John Fetterman, Dr. Oz, Pennsylvania Senate race, I think is something we need to do here. Obviously, the Senate is at stake this November, the House of Representatives, and we all know, if any of us who follow politics on a regular basis knows that in a midterm, the party that is not in the White House has always done good in the midterms. You can just look back at 2010 when Obama was in there for 2 years. In the 2010 midterms, halfway through his first term, Democrats got wiped out. And this has happened. This is a cyclical thing that happens all the time. So the GOP, in a historical context, is set to do well. Now, with the overturning of Dobbs, Roe versus Wade, in the backlash that's going to be coming from women signing up to vote in record numbers, that historical fact might be flipped on its head just because of that itself, let alone the other things that are going on with Trump, his criminality at Mar-a-Lago, taking nuclear documents, January 6th insurrection. The guy is just a mess with all of these investigations. But with all that being said, we need to focus on the Fetterman Dr. Oz race because the Democrats need to hold on to the Senate, and they need to add seats if they want to codify Roe and whatnot. And I noticed that Dr. Oz got a big boost from some dark money groups affiliated with Mitch McConnell. I think he got an $35 million, Dr. Oz got a $35 million donation to his coffers, and which is the largest donation ever given to a politician to run a campaign in the state of Pennsylvania. It broke a record. That's how desperate the GOP is right now to beat John Fetterman, who is up by hefty margins in most polls, if not all of them. But Dr. Oz really wants to debate. Like, if you watch his Twitter threads, he's always putting up stuff like John Fetterman won't debate. John Fetterman just had a stroke, okay? He's starting to do interviews again. He's starting to stump around the state and give rallies. He's just starting to get back on his feet. He's recovering. And I will say that he does appear a little bit different after his stroke. Cognitively, he's there, but he has a little skip in the cadence of the way he talks. And that's the recovery of the stroke. Like, that just happens when someone has a stroke. They have to, regain their speech patterns, and he's going through that actively. And I'm thinking when he gets on stage, because I think he will, that might hurt him. But at the same time, Dr. Oz doesn't want a debate. Dr. Oz, oh my God, this guy is such a train wreck. This guy is on the record for being pro-incest, for pro-abortion ban, rape, incest, it doesn't matter, pro-abortion ban, okay? Like, this guy does not want to debate. I mean, this guy he's America's quintessential snake oil salesman. He has acquired, just amassed tons of wealth because he duped so many people selling fake miracle cures. Like, this guy is such a blatant charlatan. Like, trust me, dude, you do not want to debate with John Fetterman pre-stroke or post-stroke, okay? But that's all he's talking about. And it's like he starts trying to make Fetterman look bad. Like, what kind of doctor? It's so funny. It makes Dr. Oz look so bad because this guy's a legit doctor. He's really good at being a doctor. He's a very successful surgeon. Like, this guy has legitimate credentials. And he's out there, like, poking and prodding and making fun of someone who just had a stroke. And it fits this guy's MO, because this guy's a doctor who's against universal health care. I can't even process that. How in the world is any doctor against universal health care? If you're a doctor who's against universal health care, you're in it for the money. You're not in it to help people. That clears that up square and away. And that's Dr. Oz. Once again, an amazing medical talent who's literally just in it for the money. You can't be a doctor and be against universal health care and expect me to take you seriously as a doctor. Credentials or not, I don't even care. But this guy doesn't want to debate Fetterman. Dr. Oz's record as a person, as an unfettered capitalist, as a pure charlatan huckster, like, Fetterman would run the table on him. What a fraud this guy is. How Dr. Oz is just trying, he doesn't even live in Pennsylvania. He's just trying to buy a Senate seat with his with his power. And he wants to become a political powerhouse like Trump, an outsider of sorts. Outsider? This dude's literally the 1%. You're not an outsider if you're the 1%, pal. Oh. Such a clown show, man. We live in a clown show. Dr. Oz is playing lead clown. Anyways, I'm done. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.